whatsoever. All I can see is 7 helmets from over here, and I'm assured that there's 7 skaters underneath them. And we are away, the junior D 500 metre final, and somehow they've managed to spread out and thread themselves into that first corner. Nathan Grist won the first turn, but no, it's number 19, Samuel Bisanella, who's come out underneath him and said, see you later. So it's Samuel Bisanella, number 19, pulling out quite a lead at the moment. Nathan Grist is going to have to hold off number 25, because Sarah Richardson is coming after him right now. Zach Landers is behind her, working hard. We've got Zoe Rokar, who's trying to close the gap on him and maybe throw a pass. But the story is all about Samuel Bisanella at the moment out in front, number 19. He's got it all to himself. He's put a whole corner between himself and teammate Nathan Grist. Sarah Richardson struggling a little bit to get round the corners, but she could be inching a little bit closer to Grist, but it is Bisanella who is on the bell on his final lap. He's cleared out by himself as he comes through. Looks like he's going to take the win. It's going to be Bisanella. Samuel Bisanella with first from Nathan Grist in second. Sarah Richardson in third, followed by Zoe Rokar, Zach Landers, Giselle Stockdale, and coming around to round out the field is Billy Barrington. Let's give him a huge round of applause. A few of those guys, it was their first race ever, so make sure you really give it up for them and give them plenty of encouragement as they come off. That was great to see. Just 6 laps separating these guys from the first 4 placings in the Junior B 500 metre final. Well, quite a tidy first turn from number 33, Lawrence Byrne. He has opened up a few metres on number 20, Jordan Reed. He's followed by Mitchell Crump and Brandon Lazenby of Eltham on the back there. We've got 3 guys from Caribbean out in front. And some quite tidy turns getting pulled off by Lawrence Byrne at the moment. He comes through for 4 to go. It's Burnt, Reed, Crump and Lazenby with an equal distance between all 4 of them. No one's still too far adrift to make something happen out here at the moment. They should be coming around to get 2 laps to go on the counter right now. They'll be under the bell in the next lap. Well, it's Jordan Reed's found himself a turn of speed. He's getting up onto the wheel of Lawrence Burnt. There's only a couple of metres between them now. They're on the bell last lap. It's Lawrence Burnt, Jordan Reed. Only a couple of metres separating the 2. They're going to need a big last turn, but Lawrence Byrne is going to hold on to take it from Jordan Reed. Mitchell Crump in third, Brandon Lazenby in fourth. There's the placings for your Junior B 500 metre final. In the starter's hands. And we're away. Cracker start for George Tester. He's off and into the first turn first, being followed by Paige Hartley and Melissa D'Amelio, but Tester has opened up a corner straight off the bat. Quite a handy lead, and his smooth work around the corners is paying dividends for him right now. Really important for these guys to get themselves into a rhythm, knowing where they need to have their body on the track at any given time. Just so it's a smooth movement to take your weight over the inside to take the corner. A few smooth strokes so you can cross over from one wall to the next, and then set yourself up for the following turn. And George Tester's doing that by the book right at the moment and building himself a handy lead because of it. Paige Hartley and Melissa D'Amelio following him. Hartley with about a 6 or 7 metre lead on Melissa D'Amelio now. But they are going to come around and go under the bell. So George Tester looks to have things sewn up out there. Paige Hartley too. She's kicked on a little bit. The sound of the bell will often do that, spur a bit of adrenaline in everybody, and they kick on. But George Tester is going to take the win from Paige Hartley and Melissa D'Amelio just as they came off the starting line. Round of applause for those guys. Junior C 500-metre final, and they are away. Zach Mills Goodwin in the first corner, is followed by Kalen Northover. Tristan Weatherall tries to fit himself up the inside, and he's done so. That was quite a tidy move. It's all happening, and they've only done one lap. Mills Goodwin, Weatherall, Northover. Oh, big wide corner by Nathan Grist, and he's been passed. Ryan Crosby's managed to get up inside him. Michael D'Amelio, no, he had, tight at the back among these three guys. D'Amelio tries to get in on the action, but it is still Zach Mills Goodwin out the front, holding off Tristan Weatherall. Kalen Northover's just a couple of steps behind. Crosby's actually closing on Kalen Northover now. The first four have moved up into a group. They're on the bell. Tristan Weatherall's gone into the front. He's holding on. It's Weatherall, Mills Goodwin, Northover. That's how they're going to come across the line. What an exciting race. I tell you what, they couldn't have got much closer together. Tristan Weatherall hangs on over Zach Mills Goodwin. Kalen Northover puts one in for the girls in third. Ryan Crosby, Nathan Grist, Michael D'Amelio. What a final. And we're away for another final. This time it's Lazenby who's got into the first corner first, despite another big effort off the mark by Adam Hodges, but he's all over his wheel there. They've put a short gap into Ben Cool-Probert and Thomas Horn. So there's the four as they come around. It's Lazenby, Hodges, nothing separating these two. Lazenby and Hodges, and then Cool-Probert and Horn, just 5 metres adrift at the back there. Can't get much closer, but there's not a lot of passing opportunities on this track, particularly when you're at full speed. Lazenby's holding on at the moment, possibly opening things up by just a couple of inches with any given corner, but it is going to go right down to the wire between these two. Ben Cool-Probert has dropped the clutch a little on Thomas Horn back there. Bit of a gap opening up as we come around with half a lap to go. Lazenby doing the hard yards. He looks like he's going to hang on. Armstrong Lazenby from Adam Hodges, Ben Cool-Probert with third, and Thomas Horn with fourth in his first indoor GP. Let's give him a big round of applause. It was another great final. Dan Doyle hanging on for a couple of metres. I'll tell you what, Dan Doyle's opening stanza off the starting line is always good for hanging in there by a little bit. Oh no, by golly! Dan Doyle's heard the bell and just had a brain freeze. It's going to cost him the race because Manassian's come through. Same with Hayden Malcolm. Dan Doyle, who had the win, well, all but sewn up, has showboated on the bell. By golly, what a turn of events. Dan Doyle with the race sewn up, throws a hawk and flaps his arms about with one to go.
I did a Ben Freeman, bummer!
He did a Ben Freeman, he has indeed. Manassian and Malcolm have come through for the 1-2 punch over the top of Dan Doyle. And, well, may we say, we don't want to see any more of that this afternoon, but I wouldn't mind myself. That was pretty entertaining.